Well, a capacity crowd is still gathering here in the Miami Arena as the Bulls visit the Heat for the first time this season. And good evening, everyone. With Johnny Kerr, this is Jim Durham, and welcome to NBA basketball tonight. The Bulls trying to keep it going after a solid performance against Atlanta the other night, Reds.
Boy, Jimmy, I thought that's the best that I've seen the Bulls look in over a year, that first half of basketball. Everybody that got in the game, everybody that came off the bench contributed heavily.
Well, as opposed to tonight now, this is a game the Bulls should win. They're against a ball club that's struggling, but Phil Jackson knows that those are the toughest.
This is a game tonight where it's very true. We're predicted to win a ball game, but as a coach, you got to go out and make the players respect everybody, and I think that's the key to coaching a basketball club against a team like this, a team that's lost 7 now, and you have to tell them, hey, you must respect your opponents. This ball club played us very even in exhibition season. Even though we jumped out early against them in both games, they played us very well, and we have to go out tonight and respect this ball club, and if we get an opportunity, then we try and put them away if there's a possibility. But right now, when you look at it as a coach, you say, we want to get a win on the road.
Well, this Miami Heat club is struggling. They have lost 6 in a row. Times are tough down here, Reds.
Well, Jimmy, I had a chance to talk with Coach Ron Rothstein before the game, and I said, which is tougher, your first year or your second year?
Well, John, I think the first year you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. And then when you do, you get into sort of a comfort zone. You know, you understand what you're all about and how you're trying to do it. And the second year, after we had some success the second half of the first year, now the expectation level becomes a little bit higher. And I don't know if we helped ourselves by beating Detroit and Houston early in the season. And all of a sudden now maybe we expected us to be a 500 team. I don't think that's reality. So I think dealing with the expectation level, not only the fans, but sometimes the players, I think makes it a little bit more difficult.
This year, the Heat began the season armed with their #1 draft pick, Glenn Rice from Michigan. And Glenn Rice, who was a three-point shooting phenom in college, 48%, struggling at 8%, folks. Yes, 2 for 25 from the big league 3.
That's right. That's not a tropical illusion up there. That is an 8%. As you know, the pro three-point shot is about 4 feet back. So Glenn Rice is shooting a lot of them inside that line, and he's going to have to step back where Paxson shoots him and Hodges.
Let's take a look at the keys for tonight's game. From the Bulls standpoint, if they come in here and play the way they're capable of, they should have no problem. And, of course, as always, they need the contribution off the bench, and they need the bench to contribute as well in the second half as they do in the first.
Well, then Miami's got to also do this, Jim. They've got to get an effective running game trying to beat the good Bulls defense down the floor. Hit some shots on the Bulls. Make something happen. Deny Jordan the ball, yeah? No way, Jose, as they say down here.
What's new, right? All right, we'll return to the Miami Arena and have the starting lineups for tonight's game after these messages on the Bulls Network. This Bud's for you. Buy the Discover card. It pays to discover the card that pays you back. Buy Toyota. For world-class value and performance, see your Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana Toyota dealer now. Buy the Chicago Sun-Times. It's a smart move to make. Buy True Value Hardware. For quality, selection, and personal attention, make True Value Hardware your store of first choice. Buy your local Chevrolet Geo dealer. Buy Highland Superstores. Nobody gives you more, and nobody sells for less. Buy the Illinois State Lottery. Have a ball. Play the lottery. And by Midway Airlines, serving over 50 cities in the United States, Bahamas, and Virgin Islands. Midway, our spirit will lift you. We're ready with the introductions. Let's go to the public address system.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful Miami Arena over the Miami Heat of the 1990 NBA All-Star Weekend. For tonight's game featuring the Chicago Bulls and your Miami Heat. Now the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Bulls. At one forward, ranked number 33 at 6'8" from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. At the other forward, ranked number 54 at 6'10" from Clemson, Horace Grant. Starting at center, ranked number 24 at 7'1" from San Francisco, Bill Cartwright. At one guard, ranked number 5 at 6'2" from Notre Dame, John Paxson. And at the other guard, ranked number 23 at 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. Head coach of the Chicago Bulls.
So Phil Jackson lines them up with Grant and Pippen at the forwards, Cartwright in the middle, Paxson and Jordan at the guard spots. And now for the home-standing Miami Heat.
At one forward, ring number 43 at 6'8" from Eastern Michigan, Grant Long. At the other forward, ring number 55 at 6'7" from Louisville, Billy Thompson. Starting at center, ring number 4 at 6'11.5" from Syracuse, Ronnie Cycli. Starting at one guard, ring number 11 at 6 feet from Syracuse, Sherman Douglas. And at the other guard, ring number 21 at 6'3" from DePaul, Kevin Edwards. Head coach at Heat is Ron Rothstein. His assistants are Dave Hall and Tony Fiorentino.
So for Ron Rothstein, it is Long and Thompson and Cycli up front, Douglas and Edwards at the guard spots. The officials tonight are signed by the NBA, Wally Rooney, E.F. Rush, and Nolan Fine. Let's match him up. Grant Long. Yes, folks. Horace Grant and Grant Long will be matched up at one forward spot. Pippen Thompson at the other. Cartwright and Cycli. Paxson and Douglas and Jordan and Edwards. Phil Jackson's club 2 games over the 500 mark at 8-6, and they would like to square their road record at 5-5. As for Ron Rothstein, they have lost 6 in a row. They were 2-22 against Central Division foes last year, but this year they own a big win against the Detroit Pistons. Their record in second games this year is 1-7, and yes, they did play last night on the road at New Jersey, and they lost big time. The Bulls control the opening tip, and John Paxson walks it up. Douglas puts some pressure on him in the front court. Wide to the right is Pippen. Horace Grant out front, swings it left to Jordan. Michael fakes, drives down the lane, lays it in. Jordan on a little flip puts the Bulls in front. Paxson doing some good job of denying Sherman Douglas the inbounds, but now the Heat in the front court. Right baseline, Kevin Edwards goes to the hoop, has the shot blocked by Horace Grant. With 15 to shoot, the Heat will trigger baseline right. The Bulls, coming off a 50% plus shooting night against Atlanta, are now 47.3 from the field on the year. Miami about 43%. Edwards swings it left to Billy Thompson. Left baseline shot over Pippen, missing. Rebound tipped away. Horace Grant has it. Michael Jordan brings it into the front court. Plays it ahead to Pippen. Down the lane, Cartwright. Inside with a lefty hook, it's in. Bill Cartwright working nicely left of the lane. Got that left-handed hook down. The Heat in the front court. Grant Long, top of the key. Plays it wide right to Douglas. In it goes to Cycli. Cycli, baseline right, faces up against Cartwright. 10 to shoot. Cross-court pass left to Kevin Edwards. Edwards drives foul line. Right side he plays to Douglas. The outside jumper is good. Sherman Douglas hitting it wide to the right. Paxson on the cut, takes it left to the key, gives it up outside to Pippen. Scotty drives it hard right of the hoop, lays it in off the glass. 3 layups, Johnny Reds.
Yeah, Scotty Pippen really playing well, coming off that great game against Atlanta, Jimmy.
6-2 Bulls. Long with it between the rings. Off to the right is Edwards. Thompson low right, shoots over Pippen. Missed and cleared by Horace Grant. Ahead to Paxson. Bulls coming down in transition. Pax cuts it left to the key and shoots a 15-footer in and out. The rebound comes long to Edwards. Now Miami back, down by 4. Sherman Douglas on the drive in the front court. Right corner, Thompson. Out front, Cycli holding top of the key. Swings it left to Edwards. Inside pass tipped off the glass by Paxson. Now the Bulls out in transition. Paxson ahead to Jordan. Michael juggles it, saves it in play to Paxson, who comes up shooting. No good right of the key. And Miami comes down with it. So the Bulls had a chance, but turn it over. Actually, they get a missed shot out of it. Here's a pass inside to Douglas for the layup. Sherman Douglas as Miami scores in transition. Now Scottie Pippen on the drive, takes it in and lays it in with the left hand. 4 layups by the Bulls, and they lead 8-4.
The only guy that's missed shots is the best field goal percentage shooter out there. Pax missed 2.
That's right. But he's the only player who's shot them from any distance so far. Here's Kevin Edwards right of the lane, steps down the lane, had it knocked away, got it back, and lays it in. So both teams are soft in the underbelly, if you will. Here is Horace Grant right of the lane. Jump hook over Cycli. Missed. Tip try Cartwright, no. Cartwright with a rebound. Off to the right. They take it back outside to Paxson.
This is the first half-court set we've seen.
That's right. Everything else has come in transition. Cartwright low right off to Paxson in the right corner. Shot clock at 12. Pax holding, swings it back outside and off the ball. What's the call? Illegal defense or a foul? Foul on Cycli.
Foul's called on Ronnie Cycli of the Heat.
They worked on that. Bill had his position in the corner from Pax, and the ball went out to Horace, and Cycli reached that arm in.
That's the first foul of the game. Here's Horace Grant turning, driving right of the lane, comes up shooting good. Horace Grant hits the short shot right of the lane. And it's a 10-6 Bulls lead with 8:47 left in the quarter. Sherman Douglas between the rings calling a play. Outside left, Billy Thompson holds over Pippen. A one bounce dribble gives it up to Edwards right of the key. Kevin Edwards dumps it off to Sherman Douglas. It's loose. He saves it in play. Still loose. Paxson has it. Pax throws ahead to Jordan. A foul called, though, on Sherman Douglas. Smart foul to take by the Rook. His first second team foul. He didn't want the Bulls to get out and run with it.
Jim, they beat Houston early in the year by 4, and guess what happened the next time they played? 36 they got beat by.
Same thing with Detroit. Remember, they beat Detroit the game before that, and the next time they played Detroit, they got blown out.
Right. All 10 points coming on the inside for the Bullies.
That's a good sign. Pippen holding off to the right. Scotty throws into Jordan low right. Michael's turnaround shot rims out. Ball on the floor. Horace Grant swats at it, but it's out of bounds to the Heat right at the timeline. So Miami has it. At the 10-second line, Horace went down the floor and took out Ronnie Rusty. Billy Thompson to make the inbounds.
You got to keep your sanity with a sense of humor. Ronnie still has that sense of humor.
Yep. Right corner shot on the way. Good by Grant Long.
Grant Long from Sherman Douglas.
It's a 2-point game with 8:09 left in the quarter. Well, the Bulls are faced with the same situation as last year in their only appearance here when they got up big. Here's Paxson with a ball off to the right. Gives it out front to Pippen. Swings it left to Jordan into Cartwright. Fakes on Cycli. Back outside Jordan. Long jumper by Michael Good left of the circle. Jordan with 4, and the Bulls have the 4-point lead. Last year the Bulls got up big, but Miami came back and really threatened before the Bulls hung on for a 4-point victory. Grant Long has it out front against Horace Grant. Off to the right is Thompson. Inside pass tipped away by Pippen. Cartwright has it. Now to Pippen. Scotty a throw ahead to Michael Jordan for the dunk.
Whoa!
Jordan's got 6. The Bulls are very active defensively.
All the shots coming from the inside. There it is.
Timeout taken by Miami with 7:23 left of the opening quarter. Chicago owns a 6-point lead, 14-8 on the Bulls network. The NBA and the Chicago Bulls, and is intended solely for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written permission of the NBA, Bulls, Sports Channel Chicago, WLUP-AM Incorporated is prohibited. Miami with a ball in play. Quick drive. Edwards right of the lane. Shot blocked by Pippen. Ball on the floor. Scotty digs it out. Bulls back in transition again. And Pippen ran out of bounds, driving the sideline.
Jim, I spotted something in today's paper you don't see anywhere when Bulls play on the road. An ad for tickets tonight, the Miami game.
But that's not the Heat that ran the ad. That's an individual, I believe.
It probably is a scalper, right?
Yeah, I see a bunch of empty seats here, and they were supposed to have sold out for this one. Right baseline, Kevin Edwards gives it up to Douglas. He drives it baseline right, kicks into Cycli. Turnaround shot on the lane missing. Rebound tipped off to Cycli. Back outside, Douglas. Right side, Edwards. Right baseline shot, Thompson. In and out. Rebound. Grant Long comes back with a foul. Left it short. Ball tipped away to Thompson. He gets the dunk. He finally gets the dunk to drop. Billy Thompson rimmed a dunk in. Went off the back iron and dropped through. The Bulls lead is 4. Bulls in the front court. Jordan's pass inside deflected. Miami trying to come up with a steal, but we get a jump ball call. Scottie Pippen, Billy Thompson, and Kevin Edwards all after that loose ball.
Michael Jordan flipped the ball in and got double teamed. We talk about the post being double teamed all the time. This time Scotty really can't come up with it. And now we have a jump ball. Scotty seems to be the favor over Edwards.
Yeah, he's taller, and the tip is controlled by Horace Grant. Paxson calling a play out front. Right side, Pippen. Shot clock at 14. Scotty holding to the right. Now he plays into Jordan. Back out to Grant. He fires right of the key. Good. Horace Grant hits the shot from the right of the circle. Again, a 6-point lead for the Bulls. Jordan puts pressure on Kevin Edwards. Edwards works into the front court off to the right. Now the cut. Douglas top of the key. Plays it left to Thompson. Turnaround shot blocked by Pippen. Loose ball to Thompson. He falls down in a foul call. The Bulls unable to clear the zone. That foul is on Horace Grant.
The team's first.
Well, Scotty did a great job. It's the second shot he's blocked here. He's the leading shot blocker on the team. And then Horace reached in and got caught.
The Heat has it in play. Douglas dancing out between the rings. Right side he plays to Thompson. Inside cycling stolen by Cartwright. Cartwright reached down and picked off the ball. Here's the throw ahead out of bounds from Paxson and intended for Scottie Pippen. So the Bulls turn it over and Miami takes it back the other way. Bulls are 75% early. Miami about 42%. But it's only a 6-point Bulls lead. Long's lean-in shot banked it in from the right side. Grant Long hit it. Now again the Bulls on the run. Pippen tracks it down in the right corner. Lobs it cross court left to Jordan. Michael Fake shoots over Cycli left to the key. Missing. Rebound Long. Up court Cycli. He can't get it. Out of bounds to the Bulls with 5:17 left in the quarter.
Now that's what you'll find the mistake of an expansion team. Grant Long gets the ball, throws it to Barani Cycli. All Cycli wanted to do was to get out and get in the lane, not handle that ball, and that's another turnover. Now Miami has 5.
I'll tell you what though, Reds, the Bulls are guilty of 2 turnovers, but they are guilty of a lot of bad decisions so far. Poor shot selection in some cases. Horace Grant with a ball right of the key. Throws inside to Jordan. Michael finger roll draws the foul as Jordan went to the hoop. The foul is on Billy Thompson.
Billy Thompson, his first, the team's third.
Last 10 games, the Heat have averaged 94 points a game, and their opponents 108 points a game. They've not shot very well, and the turnovers, they've got a ton, 36 more.
And nice round number, 200. Jordan hits a free throw. Michael with 7 points in the game. Sports Channel would like to welcome its affiliate Community Cable and their subscribers in Michigan City, Indiana, and also the radio network with the flagship station, WLUP AM 1000.
2 free throws from Michael Jordan.
Jordan hits them both. Now the Bulls full court press here. Miami with a ball in play. Long still in the backcourt. Throws ahead to Billy Thompson. Thompson takes it right of the lane. Gives it up to Edwards. Right corner is Sherman Douglas. Douglas walks it out on the right wing, guarded by Paxson. Coming across the lane is Billy Thompson. His shot on the way won't go. Horace Grant the rebound. There's a mini basketball out on the floor. They gave away mini basketballs tonight. And I have a sinking feeling in my stomach that that's not going to be the last one we see.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't Razor night or some other night.
What they have done is, as Glenn Rice comes in to inbound this pass, they have given the ball back to Miami since the ball came on the floor when the Heat was in possession. Outside left, Edwards. Out front, Glenn Rice. Edwards has it now, throws in to Grant Long. Turnaround jumper, partially blocked by Horace Grant, and then Horace clears it. Up court, Paxson. Pax fires it on ahead to Jordan. Over the top, pass loose, out of bounds. Miami has it, a pass intended for Bill Cartwright. Here's Rory Sparrow, the former Bull, coming in. Guess he didn't get to the scorer's table in time. So the Heat with the ball. Edwards into the front court. 18-12 Bulls, 4:15 for the quarter. Edwards foul line jumper right through. Kevin Edwards so good at that. Off the pull-up, using a screen to get free. Paxson has it outside of the left. Then it goes to Cartwright. Cartwright in the low post to left. Now to Jordan. Left baseline jumper. Good. Michael Jordan's got 10. Sherman Douglas back for the Heat. Standing dribble off to the right. Out front, Long swings it left to Edwards. Edwards back outside Douglas. He shoots at top of the circle. Rimming, no. Horace Grant the rebound. Now gives it up to Pippen. Scotty works into the front court. Michael Jordan has it on the right wing, guarded by Edwards. Pippen in the low post to the right against Rice, and a foul on Glenn Rice, his first. Rory Sparrow is in. Sherman Douglas is out. Here comes Tellis Frank in. And a timeout taken by the Bulls with 3:31 left to go. It's 2014 Bulls. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Bulls are home. Denver Nuggets, 7 o'clock game. The first 10,000 fans receive a color photo, courtesy of the Chicago Tribune.
Jimmy, Bill Cartwright sits down because Tullis Frank gives him a tough time. It's a forward playing a center, so now Stacey King comes in a lineup replacing Bill.
The Bulls a 6-point lead, have it in play. Paxson with it off to the left. Inside Jordan, tipped out of bounds. Kevin Edwards knocked it away. So the Bulls will throw in with 19 on the shot clock. Baseline left. Scottie Pippen will make the inbounds pass. Comes into Michael Jordan. Inside to King. He lays it in and draws the foul.
Beautiful play. Boy, they came over and double-teamed Michael as just a little two-man game underneath. King stepped in front of Michael. Michael came over, got the pass, and as he was double-teamed, rolling to the hoop was Stacey King. Got it back, laid it in, and drew the foul.
And hits the free throw. So Stacey King converts the three-point play into a 9-point Bulls lead, their biggest. And the Bulls showing half-court trap. Rory Sparrow throws on ahead to Glenn Rice outside of the left. Now to Long. Steps in the lane, shoots the short shot, no good. And on the rebound fight, Tullis Frank went over the back of Pippen. No, the foul is on Stacey King coming from the other side. That's his first. 2 team fouls.
Wrong way, Wally, said Phil Jackson.
Well, that's the way it goes. Edwards inbounding to Long. Edwards has it back right side, works around the Grant Long pick, picks it up, hands it to Tullis Frank. He drives down the lane, runs over people. And the foul is called on Michael Jordan. That's his first.
You know, I don't know what the scouting report says on Tullis Frank, but we've seen him twice now in the preseason, and every time he got the ball, Jim, he put it down and drove.
Yes.
So you got to play him a little bit looser than getting right up tight on him.
Yeah, he's very aggressive with the ball offensively. Rice comes in to Sparrow. Sparrow between the rings. Right side he plays to Edwards. Long outside jumper missed. Rebound on the floor. Scottie Pippen hustles and tracks it down. Now Scottie drives into the front court. Plays it ahead to Paxson. Inside King. Doubled up. Back out to Jordan. He swings it left to Pippen. Open shot by Scottie. Good from the left. Scottie Pippen has 6, and the Bulls open up an 11-point lead. 2:40 left to go in the quarter. Miami comes into Rory Sparrow. Sparrow drives into the front court. Outside left is Edwards. Inside they go to Frank against King. On the come around, Sparrow. He comes up shooting. No good left to the key. Scottie Pippen snaps down the rebound. Up court, Paxson. Pax drives it hard to the hole and lost the ball, but it was knocked away from him and a foul called. And John Paxson to the line.
Number 1 on Tullis Frank. He drove the lane, so Pax will shoot.
John Paxson at the line for the Bulls shooting 2.
With Pax going to the free throw line, I tell you what, let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Basketball Network.
You'll see the White Sox, the Bulls, and the Blackhawks right here on Sports Channel.
For the Bulls, Ed Neely replaces Scottie Pippen.
John Paxson hit the first free throw. Now we get substitution. Scott Hafner is in for Miami. Cycli comes back in for the Heat. Ed Neely is in for the first time for the Bulls. And now Will Perdue ready to come on for the Bulls.
For who, Horace? Or who?
We'll see. They have come with Cycli, so yeah, probably.
Bulls on an 8-0 run. Pax knocks this. Nope.
The rebound, though, to Stacey King. Outside Jordan. So the Bulls get a chance at a three-point play the hard way. Jordan drives it left baseline. His pass out front stolen by Sparrow. And then Paxson grabs Rory Sparrow on the way to the hoop. Good play by Pax. His first foul. Only the 4th team foul on the Bulls. Now B.J. Armstrong is in. Paxson is out. Perdue is in for Horace Grant.
As the pass was picked off, Sparrow tried to get Pax backpedaling. Pax knew he was in front. He had to grab him then to stop the breakaway foul.
12-point Bulls lead. Glenn Rice brings it in to Frank. Off to the right is Sparrow. Cycli has it against Perdue. Turns, lead-in shot, blocked by Perdue. Foul called, and Ronnie Cycli shoots 2.
Fouls called on Will Perdue, his first. Penalty situation.
Ronnie Cycli, 62% free thrower.
Jim, the Bulls have a group of people here from Chicago take their sponsors down. Steve Shanwell is here, Joe O'Neill, David Brenner, and Tim Hallam from the Bulls office. And I saw Larry Wirt and Greg Salk from the Loop AM 1000 and also Jim DeCastro. So a lot of guys. We're going to meet with them after the game. The team will stop in and say hello. So it's a nice little treat for the sponsors.
And I understand Jim Corno is here from Sports Channel.
Hey, how about that? I didn't see Jim.
I didn't see him either. I was told that.
Cycli hits both free throws. It's a 10-point Bulls lead. Armstrong into the front court. Hafner pressures him. Here's Jordan, low left against Sparrow. Turnaround jumper, no good, but a foul on Rory Sparrow. Michael made that move just to get the foul. You know it?
Sparrow says, wait, I don't know about that call. Michael says, are you kidding me? You're too small to be defending me in a hole.
So Jordan to shoot 2. He's 2 for 2 free throwing so far. Now he has 11 points in the contest as he hits the first free throw. 1:57 left to go, first quarter. Miami has lost 6 in a row and 9 of its last 10.
2 free throws for Michael
Jordan hits the second free throw. Here's Sparrow on the push into the front court for the Heat. Right corner shot, Glenn Rice. Yep. Glenn Rice hits it from way out in the right corner. 28-18. Rice on the season is 41% from the field. Here's Jordan in the post. Across the lane he walks. So Miami has it on the turnover. Down by 10 with 1:39 left opening quarter. Hafner brings it up for the Heat. Right side is Frank against King. Tellis Frank lost the handle across the lane, but Hafner gets it out front. Rice.
Where's the
travel? He is fouled by Neely. Ed Neely on the foul.
He went to his right, then he went to his left and put the ball down, and Ed Neely gets the foul, but it's it's a shooting foul, and the Bulls all of a sudden have picked up about 5 fouls after they went into the 2-minute period.
But through it all, the Heat have only attempted 2 free throws so far. Those 2 made by Cycli. Rice hits his first one. Even at the foul line, Glenn Rice is struggling in his rookie year. 60%. Hits the second one. Glenn Rice with 4 points. The Bulls lead is 8. Michael Jordan brings it up. Michael on top of the floor this trip. Armstrong has it off to the right. Armstrong against Hafner. Now to Neely. Off the ball, we get an illegal defense call.
That's what Michael was looking for. He set it up. He told everybody to come across, and Phil had hollered to B.J. Armstrong, isolate Michael with Ed Neely over there, and they got the call.
Ed Neely brings it in play to Jordan. Michael off to the right, guarded by Sparrow. Jordan out front. Starts it right side to Armstrong. Hafner puts good pressure on him. Now Ed Neely has it. Right side is Armstrong again, looking low. Shot clock at 10. Armstrong takes the outside jumper. Rimming no good. Cycli the rebound. Miami's doing a good job defensively against the Bulls. Hafner comes down outside left. Rice, he fires, missing. Long rebound. Tellis Frank, baseline left. In the left corner is Hafner. Here's Cycli feeding Sparrow, top of the key. Low right is Rice, guarded by Neely. Turnaround shot by Rice. Rimming no. Cycli the rebound. Oh, Purdue.
He traveled.
No call. And then Rice had a hand on it, and he is fouled.
What is going on? A guy run with the ball? There's 3 guys. You know, the night officials can't be cut out of position. Cycli gets the ball and runs right back to the basket. The shot was missed outside by Rice, and Cycli got the ball back, and he took it there. I'll take 2 steps to get in. And they're watching him, and as they do, to just fatten the average up of the rookie Rice.
He hits the first of 2. It was...
You know, the Bulls are really making a mistake here. I think they're trying to take advantage of Jordan going in the hole off Sparrow, and now nothing has happened for him. They were getting everything off the...
That's a good point. The Heat have run off 6 in a row and cut the Bulls' lead to 6 with 32 seconds left in the quarter. Neely has it off to the right. Stacey King, top of the key. Left corner, Jordan. Michael on a hard drive to the hoop. Scoop shot, no, but a foul call.
That looks like the diver that's going to hit his head on the board, Jim, and then he flips out at the last minute. He beats Sparrow underneath the basket, runs into all kinds of traffic, now jumps out towards the free throw line to flip it up over his head.
Foul is on Cycli. And so Michael Jordan, who made that tough move, goes to the line.
19.7 seconds on the clock, and if I'm not mistaken, on Sports Channel they have a halftime show talking about that, Jimmy, huh?
That's right, the halftime edition of Bulls Beat. Special feature on the new clock in the NBA. 2 free throws by Jordan. He's got 14 points. The Bulls lead by 8. Now the Bulls full court press here. Jordan a steal. And then Sparrow a re-steal. And then dive for the ball. Miami gets it. On the drive is Sparrow, and he throws it away. Knocked out by the Bulls. 9.5 seconds left now.
Michael almost had to steal. The Bulls put the good trap on. And anyway, here we go. Here we go.
The Heat comes in. Hafner shoots it right of the key. Rimming good. Scott Hafner hits the shot right of the key. His first 2, 5 seconds. Armstrong on the drive, through traffic, down the lane. Little flip shot, rolls good. B.J. Armstrong gets the shot down, and the Bulls lead by 8 after 1. 32-24 on the Bulls Network. From Tuesday, December 12th, the Dallas Mavericks in the stadium, and the first 10,000 fans receive a Lemonhead pin, courtesy of Ferrera Pan Candy. 8-point lead for the Bulls after 1. They led by as many as 12 in the first quarter. Bulls had great effort, but not real good execution in this first quarter tonight.
They scored a lot of points. Had some turnovers here, and I think they tried too hard at that one point to go into Michael on the point.
The Bulls come out with Hodges, Armstrong, Perdue, King, and Neely to start the second quarter. Miami has Sparrow, Hafner at the guard spots, Tellus, Frank, Cycli, and Glenn Rice up front. The Bulls were 66.7 in the first quarter from the field. Miami 34.6%. Rory Sparrow into the front court. Right corner Rice, he launches the long one, missing. Rebound cleared by King, ahead to Armstrong. DJ slows it down in the front court. Now Armstrong has lost a dribble. Perdue has it left of the key. Perdue got slapped in the face, no call. Neely's jumper right of the lane missing, and Cycli clears for Miami. Rory Sparrow brings it down. Sparrow angles left, gives to Rice in the left corner. Rice comes out on the drive, feeds inside to Cycli, missed the layup. Rebound on the floor and out of bounds. It belongs to Miami. So the Bulls again unable to clear a defensive rebound. The Heat comes into Sparrow in the left corner. Rory on the drive. Right side he plays to Rice. Gets banged by Neely as he went to the right baseline.
Bulls foul called on Ed Neely.
Ed Neely gave him that bump on his drive along the right baseline. 2 fouls on Neely. And now Scottie Pippen coming back. Ed Neely coming out.
Scottie Pippen replaces Ed Neely. Heat ball.
Glenn Rice looks to bring it in. Baseline right, he comes into Frank in the right corner against Stacey King. And a foul called on Stacey King as Tellus Frank made his drive across the lane. King with his second.
Called on Scottie Pippen.
Whoa. I thought sure he said 34,
I did too. Right, Scotty picks a foul up, but he goes left. Tellus Frank goes left.
Inside pass to Frank, guarded by King. Frank left the lane, turnaround jumper, rimming no. Finally the Bulls clear the defensive rebound. B.J. Armstrong brings it up. Shovel pass off to the right to Pippen. Down low right is Perdue against Cycli.
Split them, guys.
Perdue feeds it back out to Armstrong. Shot clock at 8. B.J. Armstrong off to the right, 5 to shoot. Armstrong under pressure into Perdue. Turnaround jumper, blocked, cleared out of there by Hafner. Heat on the run. Scott Hafner pull-up shot left side. Rimming no. Scottie Pippen finally corrals the rebound. Now the Bulls back in transition. A long bouncer to Will Perdue, and he lays it in. Good play by Pippen. And Will Perdue extended on that run to reach out and handle that pass. Boy, he was at full extension when he caught it. Here's Cycli bowling his way to the hoop and getting a turnaround hook to go from the right side. Ronnie Cycli with 4 points. Craig Hodges on the drive down the lane. Lefty layup. No points. Touched over the rim by Cycli and no call. And now Miami coming back the other way. Here's a walk against Rory Sparrow. Billy Thompson and Kevin Edwards coming back. We get a chance maybe to see that shot by Hodges. And it looked like Cycli took it right off the rim.
Ball went up and was hanging there. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is goaltending in this league and any league. Here's Pippen with a ball outside of the left. Out front, Perdue. Purdue standing dribble, gives it up to Armstrong, wide left. BJ with 8 to shoot, into Stacey King, low left, and a foul on Tellis Frank. I have him with 2.
The Bulls look like they're going through a series of plays here, Jim, and they're getting to the 3rd and 4th option before the clock runs out. They're not getting it.
That's right.
You know, it's not one of those bangers. Boom, boom.
Here's Stacey King on the dribble left of the key, gives to Armstrong on the left wing. B.J. Armstrong against Sparrow, having trouble controlling the dribble. Now plays it left side to Pippen. 10 to shoot. Scotty says clear. Then takes it on the drive across the lane. They steal the ball from him, and Edwards on the drive against the backpedaling Armstrong, and B.J. grabbed him. But Edwards still made an attempt to shoot the ball. B.J.'s going to have to learn. You got to go out and grab him a little higher on the floor.
Bulls half court has not been very good. As BJ knows, he's got to lock him up here. He does, but
Too late.
Too late is right.
Kevin Edwards, a 77% free thrower. Hits the free throw.
They have been perfect there.
Yeah, 3 free throws for him in the second quarter. And that's it. The Bulls with only 2 points up there, and thus the Bulls lead is now 6.
Help him.
Will Purdue trying to get it in play. Finally, Pippen comes down to get the inbounds pass. Miami had slapped on the pressure. Here's Scottie Pippen driving into the front court. Jump pass ahead to Hodges. Left corner, 3 try is in. Greg Hodges sends $250 to Charitables from True Value as he nails that 3-point goal out of the left corner, and the Bulls go up 9. Heat on the attack. Outside left is Edwards. Low left is Cycli. Turns, fakes on Purdue. Now the jump hook. Rimming, no. Stacey King the rebound. Ahead to Armstrong. Middle of the floor. BJ on the push. Down the lane. Right corner shot by Pippen. Rimming, no. Cleared by Cycli. Loose ball foul. Stacey King.
Not smart at all.
Or is it Purdue? Stacey King. Just reached in on him.
Yeah, I mean, that you want to stay in the game. You don't want anybody to take you out but the coach. He's going to take himself out here as he commits the foul. Horace Grant comes in now for Stacey King and Bill Cartwright for Will Purdue.
And they've got Terry Davis into the lineup. Terry Davis at 6'9".
Terry Davis played well against us, Jimmy.
In that Buffalo game, remember? Here is Sherman Douglas coming into the front court. That was in the preseason when the Bulls played the Heat in Buffalo. Kevin Edwards, quick drive, baseline left, kicks outside, it's loose, but Douglas grabs it right corner. Back to Edwards, low right. Jump pass outside, deflected, but Terry Davis gets it out near the timeline. 6 to shoot. Sherman Douglas against Armstrong, 3 on the clock. Douglas on the move, down the lane, turnaround shot, rimming, no, tipped in by Billy Thompson. Bill Cartwright flips and play to Armstrong. B.J. Armstrong up court to Scottie Pippen off to the right. Out front is Hodges. Inside Cartwright. Lost the handle. Grabs it now. Gives to Hodges. A long jumper. Good by Craig. A 2-point goal. He hit it from out front. Top of the key. Bulls are in front by 9. Right baseline shot. No good. Billy Thompson. Scottie Pippen lost the rebound to Thompson. And then a foul call. On whom? Bill Cartwright. That's his first.
I'm missing something.
I'm missing it too.
Looks like Scotty had it over the back. They take it, and then Cartwright where?
I don't know.
The phantom foul.
That the Bulls are over the limit, and Billy Thompson shoots too as John Paxson gets ready to come in.
If you get a chance, and take a picture of the guy, the referee that'll hand the ball back to Thompson. That's Nolan Fine.
Thompson missed the first one.
He's over on the side. Nolan Fine, the referee.
Billy Thompson for 1.
Now Thompson gets ready the second free throw. He missed them both. Lane violation against Miami.
Referee right at midcourt that's made the call here.
So Hodges comes into Paxson. Against pressure, Scottie Pippen brings it up. Horace Grant feeds Paxson out front. Left corner shot, Craig Hodges for 3.
Oh, thank you.
Craig Hodges with his second 3. And the Bulls are in front 42-30. And another $250 to Charitables from True Value. Here's Billy Thompson right to the key. Right side, Kevin Edwards. The outside jumper missing. Long rebound. Kevin Edwards gets it. Back to the hoop. Scoop shot. Nobody draws the foul. Kevin Edwards with an acrobatic move to the hoop.
Good move. Bulls missed the cleaning up again on the missed basket. And he just took it right on in. There was nobody there, and then Bill was the last guy. So Kevin Edwards goes to the free throw line. The foul is on Cartwright.
These guys don't get to the foul line, John. The Bulls are pitching a shutout in this quarter.
Yeah.
Edwards hits the free throw. That's 7 points for him.
Tellis Frank for the Heat. Kevin Edwards for 1.
Grant Long returns. Tellis Frank is out. Kevin Edwards makes the next one.
2 free throws for Kevin Edwards.
The Heat not shooting very well, but the Bulls not doing a real good job clearing the defensive glass. Here's Paxson into the front court. Pippen has it right side. Scottie Pippen against Thompson. An alley-oop to Grant, and Horace missed the tip. Then the ball on the floor, dug up by Davis. Terry Davis gives it up to Edwards. Edwards into the front court. Right side, plays a bounce pass down low right to Grant Long. Comes across the lane, gets to the hoop. Then Horace Grant blocks his shot, and Scottie Pippen's got a gimme at the other end.
A 10.
Two-hand pump dunk by Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls go up 12.
Heat call timeout.
And the Heat takes time with 6:52 left in the half. 44-32 Chicago. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Jimmy, that's Nolan Fine, but if you look at him real hard, can you see Rich Little in there behind Edwards? Well, I'll tell you one thing, man.
Maybe it's Rich Little doing a Nolan Fine impression, huh?
Anyway,
we've got some college basketball on Sports Channel tonight. Northwestern and Duke at 9 from Welsh Ryan Arena. Here the Bulls lead by 12. Miami with a ball in play. They swing it down low left and get a dunk for Grant Long on Sherman Douglas penetration along the left baseline. Grant Long with 6. Bill Cartwright with it up top of the key. Left side Hodges. Craig shoots the long one. Rimming high, no good. Grant Long the rebound. Kevin Edwards, a jump pass up court. Pippen deflects to Hodges, and the Bulls have the steal. Now Horace Grant throws ahead to Pippen off the glass, though, and Miami going back the other way. Billy Thompson's pull-up shot left of the lane, rimming no, and Horace Grant the rebound. Off to Paxson. Pax drives into the front court. Michael Jordan ready to come back. Here's Pippen on the drive. Gets fouled by Terry Davis as Scottie went strong to the hoop. Terry Davis took a hard foul, his first. Scottie Pippen got dazed on that drive,
took
John.
the air out of him. Yes, sir. He went up hard. He was going to come down and slam it, and he came right across, and Scottie got hit right across the right arm and into the jaw. You know, Scottie had a problem normally with the it's a 20-second timeout here that they've called. He normally has a problem with the right arm, but this time I think he went on and got him across the right eye and across the nose.
Here's an out-of-town score. The Minnesota Timberwolves in the second quarter lead the Cleveland Cavaliers by 8. Very well documented by now about the woes that Lenny Wilkens is having in Cleveland, with his team just being decimated by injuries.
He might have an all-star team on the injured list.
He does. He does. Now, Minnesota played here the other night and took out the Heat 105-100. First road win for the Timberwolves. Tony Campbell a big night with 31 points.
Got the fans down a little bit here on these people. On this team.
Well, their big loss was a few days ago up in Orlando, the Battle of Florida, right?
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic hosting a victory. Pippen drops the first of 2 in, and Scottie has 9. Glenn Rice returns, and Billy Thompson is out. 6:06 left first half. It's the Bulls by 11. Pippen's second free throw is in.
2 free throws for Scottie Pippen.
Miami gets it in play against full court pressure. Here's Rice dribbling in the backcourt. Gives it up to Kevin Edwards. A pass up court stolen by Pippen, intended for Rice. Bulls back on the attack. Right side Paxson. Right baseline Jordan. Michael, a no-look pass to Horace Grant for the layup. Horace Grant with 6.
Beautiful. All the way from the trap, the steal, and the pass.
Miami still in the backcourt against the trap. Kevin Edwards doubled up. Now Sherman Douglas fires it ahead to Rice. On the drive, pulls up, feeds it inside to Long, off to Cycli for the two-hand dunk. Ronnie Cycli has 6. And the Bulls lead at 12 again. Scottie Pippen wide left, standing dribble against Glenn Rice. Pippen picks it up. Horace Grant has it left corner. Grant comes in the drive around a Cartwright screen, and then a foul on Grant Long guarding Cartwright off the ball.
Grant Long gets a taste of what it's like to guard Bill Cartwright. Everybody that plays against him in practice, even when Ewing and he went at it in New York, Ewing said, "Oh, you take a beating when you play against Bill." Accidentally.
Yeah. Grant Long with 2 fouls in this game, but last year he led the NBA in that department. Pippen holding the ball outside left.
It's open.
Quick drive on Rice to the rack. Lays it up, no good. Cleared by Rice. Up court is Douglas. Sherman Douglas coming back. Now to Cycli in for the right side, and he is wrapped up by Horace Grant. 2 shots coming for Cycli.
Fouls called on Horace Grant, his second.
2 fouls on Horace Grant in the game.
Oh, coming in hard now on the side is Cycli.
Ronnie Cycli in the line for 2.
Was a hard foul that Grant took, but he made sure that Cycli didn't lose his balance.
He wanted to have the next dance with him.
Cycli, a 62% free throw shooter. 5:04 left to go. First half, and Cycli missing the free throw. He was now 2 for 3 on the evening. Miami has an overall record of 4 wins and 13 losses starting tonight. And here in their home arena, they have won 2 and lost 4. The 2 wins were against Detroit and Houston. He misses both free throws, but they get the rebound.
I'll tell you something about those 2 missed free throws in a second.
Rice, long jumper, no good, right corner, and Cartwright clears for the Bulls. Bounce pass off to Paxson. Pax walks into the front court. 48-36 Bulls. Pippen has it wide left. Inside Jordan. Michael spins around Cycli. Lost it. Got it back. Quick shot. No. Tip try. Cartwright won't go. Loose ball. Miami on the run. Douglas. Douglas spins on Scottie Pippen down low right. Gets chased out by Horace Grant. Good job by the Bulls covering against transition. And now Douglas has it. Top of the key against Paxson. Left corner he plays to Rice. Rice in the drive. Left lane. Lean in shot. In and out. Cartwright the rebound. Paxson comes back to get the ball. Now fires on ahead to Scottie Pippen. Pull-up shot right of the lane. Banked it in.
Scottie Pippen.
12 points for Pippen. The Bulls are in front by 14. Sherman Douglas has it on the drive right of the lane. Takes it back to the foul line. Picks it up against Paxson. Can't get the shot away. Left corner shot by Kevin Edwards. Book it.
Kevin Edwards.
Kevin Edwards has 10. Jordan on the move. Left the lane off to Paxson wide left. Pax fakes the 3. Now to Pippen down the lane. Scottie shoots it in. Scottie Pippen getting the shot down. He's got 14. And the Bulls keep the 14-point lead. Grant Long, top of the key, right side he plays to Edwards. Into Cycli, low right against Cartwright. Pump fake, now the fadeaway shot. Good, Ronnie Cycli hits the shot right baseline. Cycli with 6. Make that 8 points for Ronnie Cycli. And the Bulls lead is 12 with 3:19 left in the half. Scottie Pippen with the ball wide to the right, guarded by Rice. Off the ball, an offensive foul called on Bill Cartwright, setting the pick. Cartwright with his 3rd.
His 3rd.
Rory Sparrow is back in. Kevin Edwards is out. Tellis Frank is coming in, and so Phil Jackson can get Stacey King in here for Cartwright.
Stacey King for Bill Cartwright for the Bulls. Heat ball.
Although Cycli stays in and King matches up with him. Here's Sparrow, front court to the right. Out front, Long on the drive, left lane, lefty layup, banked it in. Grant Long has 8. Miami stays within 10 with 3 minutes left in the half. Paxson into the Bulls front court. Off to the right, gives it up to Jordan. Michael holding it wide right. Back out front, Horace Grant. Now King with the ball, left of the lane. Shot clock at 8. Here's Pippen with a shot out front, hits the front of the rim. Rebound, Tellis Frank. Over and back. Here comes Douglas on the drive all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Sherman Douglas scoring. And the Miami Heat within 8 and 2:30 left in the half as John Paxson takes time in the Bulls front court. 2:26 left in the first half. The Bulls lead is 8, 52-44 on the Bulls Network. 2. Baseline left against Horace Grant. Wide left is Cycli, guarded by King. Sherman Douglas has it now on the drive, right of the lane, in on Paxson. Comes up shooting, missing. John Paxson the rebound. Paxson gets knocked down in the backcourt. Now Michael Jordan ends up with a loose ball. Here comes Michael taking it left of the lane to the hoop. Scoop shot is in.
Michael Jordan.
And the whistle.
Michael's got 18. Been so long since I heard one.
Forgot what they sounded like. On the other end of the court, it sure looked like Pax put a foul on Sherman Douglas driving to the hoop, and then everybody fell down going for the ball, and Michael came down right in the lane, laid it up, and drew the foul. So
Tellus Frank, I have him with 3, is that? Yeah. 3 fouls on Tellus Frank. He's a local product from Gary. Michael Jordan's free throw is good.
3-point play for Michael Jordan.
So Michael Jordan has 19. Against full court pressure, the Heat finally comes into Sparrow. 43 seconds left in the half. Here's Sherman Douglas on the drive. Jump pass ahead, right baseline to Grant. Long. Out front, Heat plays to Sparrow. They swing it left to Frank. Frank collides with Jordan. Then his shot's blocked by Pippen. Tipped ahead to Jordan from Horace Grant. Now to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Michael. A flying dunk by Michael Jordan coming in from the right side.
Talk about aerobatics. That time he had 2 guys. Scotty, what is that, his 3rd block that I can recall? And then Horace Grant just tapped it to Michael, and away they went.
This is 9 straight points for the Bulls. They've opened up their biggest lead at 17. Shot clock at 12. 3 difference about. Out front, Douglas. Standing dribble between the rings. Works right of the key, gets doubled up. Jump pass left side. He plays to Grant Long. A 20-footer missing. Rebound, loose ball foul on Tellus Frank. Went over the back of Horace Grant. I have him with 4.
Loose ball foul called on Tellus Frank.
Yeah,
His
that's
4th
right.
Penalty.
And Horace Grant to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, it's 3.4 seconds on the clock, Jim, and that rings a bell of when we were in Utah. Wasn't it about that amount of time when John Stockton took the ball 3 quarters all the way and made a basket? So there is time after these 2 free throws if Horace makes both of them, and you know the Bulls will put that pressure on. Horace has done a good job rebounding here in the first half.
Yes, he has. His free throw gives him 7 points so far. He continues to shoot extremely well from the foul line. He's at 82% this season, and this is a guy who his rookie year was like 62%. Then he jumped it up to about 73 last year. He misses the second one, cycling a rebound, but he throws it out of bounds with 0.2 seconds left. Bulls have it right here. 0.2.
I was going to get that ball. It's coming right to him.
Let's see how fast 0.2 is. Pippen to throw in. Alley-oop to Jordan, and Michael tipped it up in a crowd, but it wouldn't go. We are at halftime with the Bulls in front by their biggest margin. An 18-point Chicago lead, 62-44. We'll return to the Miami Arena after these messages on the Bulls Network. Bulls in front by 18 here at halftime. Let us take a look at the halftime statistics. The Bulls shot 60% from the field in the first half. Miami 34.7. And the Heat did have a rebound edge of 24-22. And offensively, Miami with 10 offensive rebounds to 3 for the Bulls. Turnovers, as Johnny mentioned, even at 9 apiece. Bulls did get 15 points off the bench, but Scottie Pippen, what a 24 minutes he put together. 7 out of 10 from the field, 16 points. He also had 3 block shots, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Utah on the road with a 4-point lead at Washington at the half. Atlanta at home leading Philadelphia by 4 at the half. And Minnesota leading Cleveland by 13 at the half. That's in Richfield. And last night, the Detroit Pistons, Los Angeles Lakers by 11 points in overtime. And Johnny Reds, the Pistons pitched a shutout in the OT.
That's right, 11-0 on their home court, too.
Man, that is something. In the front court, Sherman Douglas as the second half gets underway. Kevin Edwards' pop-out jumper left wing is missing, and Cartwright the rebound. John Paxson into the Bulls front court. Right corner, Jordan. Michael drives Edwards and feeds it off to Horace Grant for the layup. Another assist for Michael Jordan. Michael's got 5 assists in the game. Bulls up 20, their biggest lead. Grant Long head of the key. Right corner, Thompson. One bounce dribble out on the wing. Gives it up out front to Douglas. They swing it left to Edwards. Low left, Long, 10 to shoot. Jump pass outside Douglas. Or it's Kevin Edwards, and he hits the shot from the top. Kevin Edwards has 12. That ends a Bulls run of 12 in a row. Here's Jordan getting the pass off to John Paxson. Long outside jumper, no good from the right. And Miami the rebound. Kevin Edwards brings it back to the drive. Edwards stops out front, launches a 20-footer. Here is Cycli, though, with the offensive rebound, and traveling is called on Ronnie Cycli.
Yes,
well,
sir.
he worked hard for it, but he's going to end up with a turnover out of it.
He got an aching head, a sore elbow, and a turnover.
Bulls work into the front court in front by 18. Jordan way off to the right, guarded by Edwards. Horace Grant swings the ball left to Pippen. Scotty wide left. Now into Cartwright, low left. Bill Cartwright comes across the lane. Jump hook, got it blocked. Horace Grant comes down with it, 5 to shoot. Pippen wide left, lost the handle. Ball loose, Miami has it. On the break comes Edwards, all the way to the hoop, finger roll. Blocked by Pippen. Ball on the floor and out of bounds to Miami. Scottie Pippen with his 4th block of the game, very close to goaltending.
Wow. He laid that ball over the rim. Michael took a swing at it. Scotty went up and said, please, not here. And then they turned it over.
Oh, well, they missed a goaltend in the first half the other way.
Yeah.
Long outside jumper, Kevin Edwards. Good luck. Kevin Edwards with 2 hoops here. 14 points for him. The Bulls lead is 16 with 10:08 remaining in the third. Cartwright left of the key across the lane. Grant turnaround jumper, rimming no. Rebound Miami. Sherman Douglas brings it up. Up court, he plays to Billy Thompson. He blows in, baseline left, pull-up jumper. Missing. Rebound Jordan, and the Bulls are off to the races. Michael in the drive, in on Douglas. Shoots it up, good, and draws the foul. Sherman Douglas tried to wrap him up, and Michael still shot it in.
And Michael puts his arm around, as you would your son, you know, when he does something nasty to you. Like you're playing in the living room. Michael puts a tongue out. Here he comes. He grabs him. Michael's strength, eyeball on the rim. It falls in, and he says, that's all right, son. Santa will be at your house anyway.
Michael with 23 points in the game. Hits the free throw. He's 8 straight at the foul line tonight. 24 points for Michael Jordan. The Bulls up 19. Jordan a near steal. Chopped it loose, but Cycli picks it up baseline left. Back out wide left, Sherman Douglas. Jump pass to Long. Right side they play to Edwards. A spin move, now the shot, but it came after the foul on Jordan. That's the second foul on Michael Jordan.
I'll tell you something. Michael took a swing at everything that moved that time. He came down, he whacked the ball out of his hand. He took 2 swings at Cycli.
You know what he looks like right now? He looks like when he first came back from that broken foot.
Yeah, all the energy was
pent up all season after 64 games being out of the lineup. Douglas feeds it left corner to Thompson. Out front, Douglas. Douglas on the walk to the left against Paxson. Here's the outside jumper, Grant Long, good. 20 feet out front. Grant Long with 10 points in the contest. 67-50. Bulls the lead in the ball. Michael threw a shoe. Now he has the shoe back on and brings the ball up on the dribble. Drives past Edwards, gets fouled by Edwards. Kevin Edwards with his first foul. Miami with 2 team fouls.
His first, the team's second. Bulls ball.
9:06 for the third. Scottie Pippen comes in to Cartwright. Horace Grant out front. On the cut to Paxson, but it's stolen. And Miami with big numbers, 4-on-1, and Edwards finishes with a dunk. Kevin Edwards has 16. 6 here in the third. Wally Rooney. Timeout taken by the Bulls with 8:49 left in the third quarter. The Bulls lead is 15, 67-52 on the Bulls Network. The audience Monday nights at 7, remember. It's the Phil Jackson Show. You can hear Phil as part of Kopic on Sports with Chet Kopic at 7, and you can be in communication with them. Here's a foul call and a pass inside to Cartwright. Ronnie Cycli with his third, and Miami with 3 team fouls. So the Bulls inbound.
Jimmy Buffett. That's not a place to eat.
He can sing.
He can do it.
Pippen takes a 20, unable to get the ball in play. Sideline out of bounds, foul line extended to the right.
Sometimes you get the ball too quick. What you have to do is to go over and not stand there so the official can hand you the ball. You stand inbounds and wait for him to say, come on, take this ball. And then you go after, if your teammates are not setting up. But anyway, the Bulls just talking over briefly of what they want.
Glenn Rice looking on. He scored 6 points in the first half. His rookie running mate scored 6 points in the first half, that being Sherman Douglas. Rice was 1 for 6 from the field, however. Some of the rookie three-point leaders. Dana Barros of Seattle really is. Well, we saw him, of course, on the Western road trip and in Chicago Stadium. We haven't seen McLeod yet with the Pacers, but we will. Alley-oop to Horace Grant off the inbounds. Horace catches the ball, then plays it back out to Michael Jordan wide left. Jordan feeds it back into Grant, and it's stolen by Cycli. Bulls are just misconnected on a lot of plays like that. Here's Billy Thompson feeding Cycli down the lane. He misses the dunk. It comes out high to Edwards, though.
The good news is they get another 24 seconds. Hit the rim.
Sherman Douglas directing traffic for him. On the move, top of the key. Right side, Kevin Edwards. Pippen guarding him. Edwards a jump pass left to Sherman Douglas. He comes up shooting, missing. Rebound tipped around, still loose, and Grant Long saves it. And again, the Bulls unable to clear the defensive end. Edwards in the lane with a fake. Well, long time. And now
Scotty.
Thompson's shot is blocked. It's on the floor. Cartwright to Jordan. Bulls back 2-on-1. Pippen, a return pass to Cartwright, and Miami steals the ball. There was a return pass to Jordan coming in from the left. Here's Douglas with a dish to Long, and his lefty layup won't go. Rebound, Horace Grant. Up court, Pippen. Scotty on the drive.
Whoa!
Jordan is thrown out of the building. Man.
Well, Michael tried to throw one to Scotty, and they should have thrown it up around the rim. And close the windows. It's gone.
Miami only down by 15. Kevin Edwards on the drive, nearly walked. Horace Grant steals it, deflects the ball to Pippen. Scotty on the break, gets fouled, shoots it up, draws the foul on Grant Long, his third, and Scottie Pippen to shoot 2. Here's Neely back.
Fouls called on Grant Long, his third, the team's 4.
Horace Grant is out. Yep,
And Neely replaces Horace Grant.
Horace going to tell Scotty when they get.
Scottie Pippen at the line for 2.
I was open at that play myself.
Scotty right at his average, 16 first half points tonight.
If he makes it 2, he won't holler at him probably. So Scotty has hit all the 3 free throws
I'll
that
tell you
he
what,
shot.
Scotty's free throwing is on the rise.
Yeah.
It bottomed out at 46%. He came in tonight at 62, and he is 3 for 3 tonight.
Okay.
4 for 4.
Now Horace can't holler at him. They got 2 anyway.
Bulls have the press on. Miami throws on ahead to Thompson. He walked, no call. Douglas down the lane. Lobs for Cycli for a dunk. Ronnie Cycli, a right-handed jam. 69-54 Bulls with 7:12 left to go in the third. Michael Jordan wide right against Kevin Edwards. Out front, Neely. Neely on a one-bounce dribble, trying to get free of Long, and off the ball, a foul offensive against Michael Jordan. That's his third. Charles Davis is on for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen is out.
Charles Davis replaces
Scottie Pippen with a great job again.
Kevin Edwards has it off to the right now. Long with it head of the key. Spins down the lane, shoots it in, and draws the foul. Grant Long. Dribble penetration, created his own opportunity there. Got the shot down and drew the foul on Ed Neely.
That's number 3 on Ed Neely. And you know, you don't hear much of this guy, Grant Long, but he does a good, solid job for him. You look in the box score night after night. He takes that tough guy, and he's well-built, good, hard worker. He's hit a couple outside shots, and now he makes a spinning move to the hoop.
He has 13 points in the game, and his season high is only 15. The Bulls lead, which was 20, is now 12, and 6:47 left in the third. Charles Davis holding wide right corner Neely, into Cartwright low right. On the cut, Neely, and he lays it in. Good play. Nice feed from Bill Cartwright to Ed Neely.
Double
And
dribble.
now Miami turns it over.
John Paxson with a good move. He ran at Sherman Douglas, and the general just turned it over.
Indication was a travel, and so the Bulls have it in play. Here's Paxson outside to the left. Pax throws inside to Jordan. Michael spins around underneath. Reverse layup block. Foul called. Foul is on Billy Thompson.
Billy Thompson, his second.
You know, I had a chance to talk with Ronnie Rothstein before the game, and I said, you were with Detroit when you were devising ways to stop Michael. He says, you know, you can't stop Michael. You just have to wonder how he feels time of the game. If he's not feeling real good, he's going to stop himself a little bit. If he's made up his mind that he's coming at you.
I'll tell you, though, John, The one thing that I think I'm seeing this year more than any other is how the opposition treats him at the hoop. I mean, they're just grabbing him now.
Yeah.
They won't let him get off.
But you know what? He's got some help. We waited for this guy to step to the front, and he has. Scottie Pippen has really stepped in a scoring role. So Michael's got somebody to go to, and then Horace Green picked his game up.
Michael hits both free throws. He has 26 points in the game. The Bulls lead by 16. They've got Glenn Rice back in the lineup. Long has it out front in the weave. Douglas. Douglas top of the key. Swings it back off to the left. Now they go low left to Grant Long against Neely. 10 on the clock. On the drive, Edwards down the lane. Shoots under pressure. Won't go. Rebound, Cartwright. Cartwright flips on ahead to Paxson. Paxson the push into the front court. Right side, Jordan. Michael drives Rice. Baseline right. Hangs the ball off to Cartwright out front. He steps in lane with a hook. No basket. Traveling called. 3-second call on Bill Cartwright. Miami with a ball in play and 5:55 left in the third.
I thought they waived that rule for this.
Alley-oop to Edwards. He lost the handle. Comes down with it underneath.
Jump ball. How long does he need to?
A foul on Charles Davis, says E.F. Rush.
Foul is called on Charles Davis, who bowls his first.
Oh, he was tied up longer than it takes a pickpocket to lift a guy's wallet. And he misses the shot. He comes down with the ball, and there they're going for it.
Rory Sparrow back in for the Heat, and he has it off the inbounds pass. Sparrow between the circles, guarded by Paxson. Rice has it now, steps foul line under pressure. Left baseline Long, he fires, missing. Charles Davis collects the rebound. John Paxson drives into the front court. Stops head of the key, right side Charles Davis. Right corner jumper missed badly. Ball on the floor. Cycli corrals it for Miami. Now Kevin Edwards into the front court. Edwards off to the right, gives it up to Cycli out front against Cartwright. Ronnie Cycli holding in the free throw circle. Right corner is Edwards. He goes baseline right, back out to Sparrow. Rory down the lane. A dish left deflected. Long picks it up. Shot pocket 4. Long's hook is in as he went across the lane. Grant Long with 15. That equals his season high. 73-59, a 14-point lead for the Bulls, and 4:58 left in the third. John Paxson has it wide left. Shoots it up out of the left corner, in and out, but a foul on Rory Sparrow. Sparrow with his second. Paxson to shoot 2 as 2 substitutions come in. Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Basketball Network.
For the most complete coverage of the Midwest's finest professional and amateur sports, stay right here with Sports Channel.
Scott Hafner and Terry Davis have come back in for Miami, and Stacey King ready to come in for the Bulls. John Paxson making the free throw. Do you realize Pax does not have a field goal tonight?
I know, he split a pair of free throws, and Bill Cartwright leaves. Stacey does get in the game, and Johnny Paxson another free throw.
Pax with a second one. That's it.
2 free throws for John Paxson.
The Bulls lead is 16. Rory Sparrow up court with 4:49 left in the third. Bounce pass along the right baseline to Hafner. He takes it out on the right wing. Glenn Rice a pump fake. The outside jumper no good left of the key. Jordan the rebound. Michael Jordan to the front court. Takes it top of the key. Jump pass left to Paxson. The outside shot is in. There's his first field goal tonight. Pax with 5. And Miami takes time. 4:27 left in the third. The Bulls back to an 18-point edge. 77-59 on the Bulls Network. As you know, when the Bulls play well, charitables benefits. The Interlake Corporation donates $50 for every slam dunk during home games. We've had 500 donated tonight by True Value, courtesy of 3-point field goals. And Johnny Kerr's lost a few pounds tonight, so there's $200 per pound. Here is Terry Davis to the hoop. Scoop shot good, and a foul called. Boy, an acrobatic shot by Davis.
Foul's called on
Ed Neely on the foul.
His fourth.
Yeah, that's 4 if it is him.
Terry Davis
looked very, very good against the Bulls in the preseason, Jim, in 2 games. And now he gets a chance to make a cycling.
3-point play for Terry Davis.
It's the free throw to convert on the 3-point play, and now the Bulls lead is 15. Here's Jordan in the front court. Off to the right, Paxson. Pressured by Hafner. Ed Neely looks in from the top. Right side Paxson, back to Neely. Alley-oop to Jordan, tipped away. Miami is steal. Up court they come to Grant Long. Slows it down left of the key. Right side, Sparrow steps up and fires in and out from 15 feet. Rebound, Miami. Down the lane goes Sparrow, and he lays it in as he took down Neely. No call, and Rory Sparrow with the hoop. The Bulls lead is 13 with 3:38 left. Third quarter here in the Miami Arena. Paxson with it wide right, a 3 try. No good. Long rebound. Paxson on the boomerang. Takes it left to the lane. Goes into the corner and fires. That's in. John Paxson hits the 2-point try out of the left corner.
Well, Paxson's come up with 6 quick points here in this quarter.
And it's coming at a time when the Bulls have needed it.
Yes.
They go back to a 15-point lead. Long between the rings. Left side shot. Hafner on the way. Missing. Rebound. Charles Davis. Hands to Paxson. Jordan had run out on the play, but the Bulls didn't see him. Right corner shot, Charles Davis, good.
Charles Davis from Paxson.
Davis with his first 2. Not a good shot, but it went in the basket.
It's funny, when the Bulls answer, they answer with flurries.
Yep, 17-point lead again for the Bulls. Hafner, a jump pass deflected by Stacey King out of bounds on a pass off on the left side. 13 on the shot clock.
Now, that was a good play by Stacey. Jimmy jumped right out in the passing lane, knowing that it had to come across that way. Wasn't able to control it, but tipped it out of bounds.
The Heat off the inbounds to Sparrow. Hafner with it left of the key. Fakes on Jordan. Rory Sparrow out front, drives Paxson right of the lane, shoots under pressure, banks it in. Rory Sparrow with their last 4. Pax trying to answer for the Bulls, works it right of the key. Paxson backs it out, guarded by Hafner. Pat Cummings ready to come on for Miami. Davis over the top, pass thrown away. That play hasn't worked all night, right?
Throw it right back to Pax and let him come from the side.
Pat Cummings is on for the Heat. Grant Long is out.
Of all the time they wasted trying to get the ball into Michael tonight, it's probably failed 7 out of 10 times when he's in the center. By the Bulls mispassing.
Yep. Rory Sparrow, top of the key, drives it right of the lane, shoots on Paxson, missed it. Rebound Davis, and a foul on Paxson, trying to get the ball back. John Paxson with his second. And Terry Davis goes to the line. Another case of the Bulls not being able to clear the defensive rebound. Of course, in that instance, the ball missed so badly that no one could rebound.
No, those are the toughest rebounds to get, the ones that hit the bottom of the rim. They hit it and they come down at an angle, and if you're moving to the hoop, that thing can come down and embarrass you by hitting you right in the face.
So Davis back on the line. His first left-handed effort is around and in. Terry Davis with 4. Hodges is in. Paxson is out. The Bulls lead is 14 and 2:09 left to go in the third. Bulls opened up a 20-point lead earlier in this quarter. Davis rims the second free throw, no good. Stacey King the rebound. Michael Jordan brings it up against Sparrow. Jordan into the front court. On the drive, in for the left. Scoops it up. No basket. Got a foul called on Rory Sparrow out on the floor. Now they have John Sunvold in. Sparrow with his 3rd foul. They're over the limit. Jordan to shoot 2.
These are 3 guys they're trying to phase out in playing time, and that's Pat Cummings, John Sunvold, and Rory Sparrow, even though Sunvold is a real 3-point shooter. 7 out of 14 this year, I believe.
He's really their only 3-point threat.
Yeah, and you and I talked about this before the game. When you want to space the floor, you've got to have a guy like Trent Tucker, like Craig Hodges, John Sunvold. But they're going to go with some younger players. Doesn't look like they're going to catch anybody with a 4-13 record so far. Jordan makes the first free throw.
27 points for Michael in this game. 2:01 left in the third. The second one misses. The rebound to Miami.
I was just going to say.
Rory Sparrow throws ahead to Sunvold. Out front is Cummings. Cummings steps in the lane, 12-footer, rimming no, and Stacey King snaps down the rebound. Up court, Jordan at the timeline. Michael works into the front court, drops a bouncer into Horace Grant. Now to King, down the lane, he lays it in, and he's fouled by Sunvold. Good pass by Horace Grant, and good movement by Stacey King off the ball.
Well, here's a classic example of a guy getting a rebound, and as the trailer coming down, Michael gave it to Horace, and the trailer coming down was Stacey King. He just came right down the middle, hollered trailer, got the ball, laid it up, and a chance for a bonus free throw here.
Well, his 3 points in the first half came on a 3-point play. The Bulls are in front by 17 now with 1:43 left in the third. And King's free throw is good. Stacey King with 6. and the Bulls lead by 18. Minute 40 left.
Ronnie Cycli just came back in.
Sparrow into the front court.
Sunbull looking for three.
He spots up right side now, dribbles inside of the stripe. Cummings has it, baseline right. Pat Cummings jump hook, banked it in.
Whoa. Where he didn't know where the basket was, but he got it.
He got his bearings, and he nailed the shot off the glass. It's 85-69 Bulls. Horace Grant low left against Cummings. Grant across the lane out to Hodges. He shoots it right at the circle, no good. Rebound, Ronnie Cycli. Rory Sparrow on the push. Brings it down against Hodges. Backs it out on the right side. Right corner they go to Sunvolt. Underneath all alone is Glenn Rice for a dunk. Glenn Rice with 8.
That'll bring your shooting percentage up, won't it?
Yeah, he was 1 for 6 in the first half. That's a high percentage shot indeed. Jordan off to the right. Stops the dribble. King out front. He missed. Scotty cutting in left side. Now Pippen has it left corner, and the long jumper is missed. Tipped up Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Almost lost his arm in the net there from the top. I've seen guys lose it underneath, but his hand went through that rim after the ball did.
5 seconds left in the third. Here's Pippen, a steal and a pass into the post to Cycli. Scotty on the drive against Rice. Hesitation move down the lane, shoots it up. Good, and a foul on Rice. Scotty Pippen using a change-up move off the drive had Glenn Rice back on his heels.
Well, you're talking about maturity. That sure is. He was going full speed and then just lulled back down and turned it on when he felt the foul. He threw it up and it went in. Good, beautiful play. We talked about Michael's tip dunk. Scotty's shot went out of the corner, and out of nowhere, Michael came up and not only cleaned the ball up, but almost lost his forearm in the top of the ring.
I'll tell you, it didn't look like it on the replay, John, but I'm with you. I thought he was in up to the elbow on that dunk, didn't you?
Yeah.
Three-point play puts the Bulls up 19. 26 seconds left in the third. Up court is Rice. He's at three-point range. Steps in instead and shoots a 2. Missed it. Scottie Pippen the rebound. Here comes Scotty back on the hustle. Up court he plays it to Grant. Turnaround shot low right short. There's King to follow it in. Stacey King has 8, and the Bulls have a 21-point lead, their biggest. 9 seconds left. So in each quarter tonight, the Bulls have finished with a strong kick. Here's Sparrow, head of the key, takes it right of the lane, shoots over B.J. Armstrong, and hits it at the buzzer. Rory Sparrow hits it. After 3 quarters, the Bulls own a 19-point lead. It is 92-73 on the Bulls Network. Well, a sellout crowd here in the Miami Arena, and of course that's always the situation in Chicago Stadium. You can add your name to the Bulls season ticket waiting list by calling the Bulls office at 312-943-5800. Bulls on a 19-point lead after 3. Trying to hand Miami its 7th consecutive loss. And the Bulls trying to improve their overall record to 9-6. Well, you know, that's an amazing record when you consider that 10 of their first 15 games have been played on the road. This is the 15th game of the year, and the Bulls have a chance with a victory tonight to square up their road record at 5-5. And that's what the good teams try to do, play around 500, and then really fatten up on the home court. Bulls have it in the front court. Hodges with it off to the right. Out front is Pippen. Horace Grant spins top of the circle and fires short. Pat Cummings, the Miami rebound. Rory Sparrow brings it up. Sparrow angles left against Armstrong. Inside Cycli, low left against King. Cycli works into the lane. Double fake, jump hook is in. Nice move by Ronnie Cycli. He has 12. Greg Hodges angles left in the Bulls front court. Wide left is Pippen. In it goes to Horace Grant, low left. Grant comes across, gives it to Armstrong. He steps up baseline left and lays it in.
I like that. Ice Gervin finger roll up.
Shot it way over a bigger player, and that hoop puts the Bulls up 19 again. Across the lane is Cummings. Lefty hook, no, but a foul called, and Pat Cummings to the line.
They've got us down inside the foul line again. And Phil stands up, and the referee stands up, and you and I lean together and look like the two stooges banging heads. Oh. Pat Cummings
8 for 13 on the season.
He misses the free throw. Jim, I failed to mention it. Tellis Frank missed 5 games with a sprained ankle.
Right.
He played last night. He played the first half, sprained it again. We probably won't see him here.
2 free throws missed by Cummings, and Scottie Pippen corrals the rebound. Wraparound dribble, Pippen in the backcourt. Now he drives Thompson off left of the key, picks it up, plays it to King. Left baseline shot by King is good. Stacey King has scored 10. And Sparrow on the attack for the Heat. Here's cycling, low right against King. Jump hook, missed. Rebound on the floor, dug out by Armstrong. BJ back on the push. Comes down right of the lane. Feeds Pippen right side. Right corner Hodges, back to Pippen. Scotty enters into the post to King, low right. Out front Armstrong. BJ on the drive, left of the lane, left corner Hodges. A 3 try by Craig, missing. Rebound Cummings. Miami back down by 21. Sunvolt has it, feeds it underneath to Cummings. He lays it in and draws the foul. Horace Grant with his 4th. And Pat Cummings to the line.
Cummings flipped the ball out to Sunvolt in the corner and went right down the lane. As we talked about a trailer, there he is again. He got the rebound and he gets the layup and has a chance for 3. Just missed 2 free throws here. Horace Grant picked up the foul. That's his 3rd.
Cummings' free throw is in. So he has a 3-point play, and the Bulls' lead is 18. Just about 10 minutes left. Grant Long ready to come back. Bulls alley-oop to King for the layup. Stacey King on a feed from Pippen. King has 12.
You said before the game, Jim, that he's going to have a career game, and he just may.
Timeout. Said that. 9:56 left. Bulls by 20. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Berg is here with his lovely wife Christine watching the game. Well, Sports Channel is the home of the White Sox and the Bulls and the Soviet tour of the United States as the LA Kings host the Russians Monday at 9:30. Here's a long jumper by Sunvolt, good from the right side, but only a 2-point try. He's been trying to get free for 3. The Bulls lead is 18, 9:38 left.
Look at this, BJ in the post. What?
Over the top pass to King, and it's stolen by Sherman Douglas. Miami back in a hurry. Down the lane goes Sunvolt. He feeds Long for the dunk.
Beautiful. Beautiful job. They might want to look again before retiring that kid.
Grant Long has 17. Each point, of course, a new season high. 9:15 remaining. Jordan back to the scorer's table. And to Cartwright. B.J. Armstrong out front holding with 10 to shoot. King high post, turns left. Hands to Armstrong. B.J. on the turn, down the lane in traffic, shoots under pressure. Got an offensive foul called on B.J. Armstrong. I think Nolan Fine anticipated this call. He thought B.J. wasn't going to stop and pull up for the jumper.
Yeah, BJ's got to make a dent in that guy, see, and he bounced off him too easy, and then you say, hey, that must be on B.J. Armstrong.
Jordan is in, Hodges is out, Cartwright is back in, outside jumper, Sunvolt, no good for the right. Rebound, Scottie Pippen fights for it, saves it in play to Armstrong. Wraparound dribble, B.J. into the front court. Armstrong off to the left, guarded by Sherman Douglas. 8:37 for the game, the Bulls up 16. Michael Jordan back out to Armstrong. The key back into Jordan, low left, 6 to shoot. Illegal defense against Miami. It's a technical foul this time.
Illegal defense called on the Heat. Their second technical
we
foul.
talked about rehearsing and how we always rehearse. We get with our ace director, Jim Angio. We sit down and rehearse, and everything we say comes true, right? The Bulls have played their own game, and they are winning big.
Well, the biggest thing is the technical getting shot by Michael. As you said to me before the game, I think Stacey King's going to have a career game, and he is on his way there in this short career that he's had. And I must commend you for outstanding judgment and noticing that as Michael makes the free throw.
30 points for Michael Jordan. Well, Stacey tonight, 12 points in the contest. He's done a good job in relief. This is the type of team, of course, he can play against.
Yeah,
you can use him in the center spot,
Cartwright,
as well as the power forward.
Cartwright and Cummings talking about their days with the Knicks.
That's right. The Bulls come inbounds. Pippen has it into Cartwright, low right, shoots over Cummings, missed it. Rory Sparrow the rebound. Rory Sparrow was there with the Knicks when they were there. Sunvolt off to the right, pressure by Armstrong, and B.J. reached in and knocked it off his leg out of bounds before Sunvolt could spot up for 3. He was trying to work on the dribble and get himself free for that three-point try. And now from the right corner, Sundvold brings it in play. And a foul.
MJ?
Yep. Reached in on Pat Cummings. Michael with his fourth.
His fourth. The team's third.
Even, you know what? That tongue comes out even when he's mad and stops. He's standing still.
You can tell he did not agree with that call.
No.
Here's Cummings shooting out of the right corner. It's in. Pat Cummings has 7 off the bench here. He averages about 5.5. Cartwright trying to inbound and throws deep to Pippen at the timeline. Scotty trots into the front court. Works off to the right on the dribble against Thompson. 8 minutes left. Bulls up 15. Cartwright out front. They go left side to Armstrong. Michael Jordan against Sparrow, 10 to shoot. Jordan top of the key on the drive, spins in the lane, hands it off to Horace Grant for the dunk, right in Cummings' face. A brilliant play by Jordan, 360 pass, and now Miami throws it away, trying to run the court to Rory Sparrow.
What a beautiful play. He went up, drew everybody to him, gave it to Horace. Horace just had it knocked the dust out of the net. Whoa. See, it doesn't hurt him if they put pressure on. Scotty has to come back in the back. Michael is now post up on Sparrow.
And Armstrong in the front court, off to the left. In it goes to Jordan. Turnaround jumper left of the keep. Nope. Rebound Pippen. Baseline right. Scotty turns in the dribble. Thompson chases him. Bulls come back out front to run some clock. Pippen holding off to the right. 7:19 left. 101-84 Bulls. Cartwright between the rings. Left side Armstrong. 20-footer missed. Billy Thompson the rebound, and now Miami trying to score in transition. Sundvold lobs it underneath to Grant Long, and his shot is no good, but a foul called.
Horace on his fourth foul, and Horace got rewarded though a little earlier as Michael went down the lane early, drew all kinds of traffic as we said, and then found Horace Grant, and Horace just powered it home. Is that his fifth foul?
Yeah, and here comes Ed Neely. Grant Long hit his only free throw attempt of this game, is a 61% free throw shooter this season. 7:06 left. Grant Long's free throw is good.
For the Bulls, Ed Neely.
Minnesota Timberwolves with a 20-point lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You have to put an asterisk beside every Cleveland score.
That's right. Lenny Wilkins says, get us now.
Because you won't later. Grant Long hits them both. He's got 19. It's a 15-point Bulls lead. Pippen drops the ball for Armstrong. BJ comes up and gives it to Jordan wide left. Michael Jordan against Sparrow into Cartwright. Left baseline shot missed. Rebound Miami. Rory Sparrow back on the attack. Almost carried it. Plays it to Thompson out front for a 20-footer. Good. It's a 13-point game. Billy Thompson with 6. 101-88 with 6:37 left. Scottie Pippen outside to the left. This is a big trip for the Bulls. Didn't think they'd have one. Into the post to Cartwright. Back to Pippen, left to the key. Shot clock at 10. Pippen works it baseline left. On the drive, in deep. Scoop pass in traffic. Knocked loose. Armstrong with 2 on the clock to the hole. Lays it up with the left-hand block. 24-second violation. Miami has it with 6:15 left.
No? Was that a violation? Ever take a look at that one?
24-second violation. I think you're right. It looked close to a goaltend, but that wasn't the call.
No, he drove up.
Tough to tell from down below. Sparrow into the front court. Paxson guarding him. Off the ball. Offensive foul on Sundvold. Offensive foul on Billy Thompson, his third. The Bulls have cooled off here in the fourth. Technical foul called against Miami coach Ron Rothstein.
Yeah, you tell me sometimes how they can hear that far away.
Here, right?
Yeah, I thought he was calling on Phil.
Yeah, we're down here. Did we hear it?
No. So Jordan steps to the line to shoot the tee. He made the last technical shot on the illegal defense.
And he hits that one. He's got 31 points tonight. He is 13 for 14 free throwing. 102-88 Bulls with just about 6 minutes left. Packs it up court, gives it up to Jordan, wide left. Michael on the drive, baseline left, reverse layup, block, foul, count the hoop, goaltending, and a foul.
They go off the board now.
Evidently, they said pinned it.
Michael says, relax, Ron. He did. He went around. He gets hit, throws it up. Yeah, and he did. He
Smacked
hit it.
the glass while the ball was up there.
Good call. He can't do that. So Michael
Sparrow is the guilty party on the foul. MJ shooting for his 35th point of the night. He's got it.
3-point play for Michael Jordan.
It's 34, I'm sorry. And it is 105-88. And now a timeout taken by the Heat with 5:55 left, and the Bulls up 17. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. From the Bulls marketing department, Dave Brenner, and a number of people from the Bulls front office hosting sponsors down here tonight. Boy, what bad seats they got at the very top of the Miami Arena.
That's because Joe O'Neill doesn't have anything in Chicago for him.
Here is Sunvold with a shot left to the lane, rimming no, and Cartwright the rebound. 5:45 left, Bulls the ball up 17. Bulls have been in front all night. They were up by 21. Miami cut it down to 12. Well, to 11, I believe, one time. Cartwright's hook is in off the glass down low right. Bill Cartwright with 4. And the Bulls have a 19-point lead. Pat Cummings shoots the shot top of the key right through. So Pat Cummings has given them a lift off the bench. 9 points, 7 of them in the fourth quarter, but it hasn't mattered to this point. 5:15 remaining. Bill Cartwright right of the lane, holding in the post. Watches the Cutters wheel by. Then steps in the lane, turnaround shot no good, but a foul called, and Cartwright shoots 2. Sunvold on the foul, his second. Glenn Rice back in, and Billy Thompson out for the Heat.
Listen, Jim, if you're a Notre Dame fan, I want you guys to plug up your eyes and turn away, because that's Dennis Erickson, the Miami Hurricanes football coach, and he got a standing ovation when he was introduced here. But we still love the Fighting Irish.
Cartwright hits the free throw. Indeed.
And
Cartwright with 5.
With that Auburn upset of Alabama today, who knows who the national champ is.
Cartwright's second free throw is also in. Well, on Thursday, the 14th, Orlando comes into the stadium. First 10,000 fans receive a thermal mug courtesy of Budweiser. Bulls in front by 19, 4:55 left. Glenn Rice on the move out front, gives it up to Sunvold. He penetrates and then loses the ball. Sparrow saves. To Rice. Foul line shot. Short. Ball tipped away to Paxson. You get the feeling watching Rice at Michigan last year in the tournament that he was a lot bigger than this.
He was bigger than guys he played against.
That's what I mean.
Well, not today.
Right. People don't. It's hard to believe. Boy, once these college stars come into the pros, the difference. Cartwright's turnaround shot won't go. Left baseline. Hit the side edge of the glass.
Oh, it was back.
Now Sunvold spots up, shoots into the left corner, no good. Rebound, Grant Long, and Paxson knocks it away out of bounds.
Heat ball.
Glenn Rice to make the inbounds pass.
Whoa.
He throws it away.
Throws it to Wally Runner.
Paxson a foot race with Sparrow, and he's going to let it go out of bounds. The Bulls will throw in.
Good play. Paxson got hit on his right thigh, and I think he just wanted to say, hey, if I get this, I got to barrel down to the hoop. You know Rory's going to tackle me. Let's just take it out of bounds. Maybe he'll tackle Michael.
Well, in this game, the Bulls at 66% from the field, Miami at 47%. 4 minutes left. The plug has been pulled in the crowd, 15,008. Michael Jordan drives it right of the lane to the hole for the dunk.
Michael Jordan.
That pulled it.
MJ with 36, 3:50 left. B.J. Armstrong, Craig Hodges at the scorer's table. Cummings drives the lane, shoots off the glass bank, no, but tipped in by Grant Long. Grant Long has 21.
Well, if you can light up a cigar, if anybody does that anymore, I think Phil's going to do that when B.J. Armstrong comes in for Michael.
And he's got Purdue there. He's got Hodges there.
He's
12
not
to
illegal.
shoot. Inside pass deflected away. Miami the steal. At the next dead ball, the Bulls will make a host of substitutions. Here's Sparrow hitting his shot right of the lane. Rory Sparrow with 8. And Phil's going to take time out to get these players in. 3:17 left. Bulls up 17. 111-94. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Game is down to 3 minutes 17 seconds left, and the Bulls are in front by 17. Mini basketball night in Miami.
Juggling act also done down the other end. There's the Michael Jordan jersey you and I see all over. He would just love to get Michael to sign that, wouldn't he? Take it home and say, look at this, folks. Christmas came early.
You're so right about that, John. Every city the Bulls travel into, 23s all over the place. Bulls have it in play. Armstrong brings it up. Scottie Pippen has it off to the right. Pippen, the lone starter on the floor now. Shot clock at 10. Ed Neely, top of the key, gives it up right side to Hodges. In the right corner, Pippen. Low right is Perdue. On the cut, the dunk.
Nice play by Will.
Pass.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Will Perdue. Scottie's got 23. Sherman Douglas outside to the left, guarded by Armstrong. Sunvold on the move, left of the key. Hands to Cummings. That's the wrong handoff and wrong screen.
Yeah, reversed.
Right. In the right corner is Kevin Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Sherman Douglas on the move in the lane. Turns with a half hook and rims it no. Ed Neely the rebound, and Armstrong on the push. B.J. right of the lane lost the handle and the ball. Sunvold a steal ahead to Sherman Douglas. He's got the gimme. Sherman Douglas with 8. His first 2 points of the second half. 113-96 Bulls. 2:10 left.
Somebody split him. He'll give you another pass.
Here's Perdue right of the lane. Hands to Pippen on the come around. Back to Perdue, and Miami is steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kevin Edwards up court. Plays the ball, and it's stolen by Ed Neely. Look out, runaway freight. Ed Neely all the way to the hoop. Lays it.
No, get
Pippen's
in
tip
it.
won't go. Rebound to Douglas. Ed Neely wanted a foul on that layup attempt, and here is Cummings getting the foul and the hoop as he drove the baseline at the other end. Pat Cummings.
Foul's called on Will Perdue. His second penalty.
Down the baseline, Will gets him. He's still dribbling, he's still moving, and he lays it up and in and gets rewarded. Has a three-point shot coming up here with 1:44 to go.
113-98. So it would appear that Miami is going to go over the 100-point mark against the Bulls. The Bulls, by the way, are undefeated this year when holding the opponents to less than 100. Cummings' 2 free throws gives him 12 in the game. 113-99, minute 37 left. Armstrong front court to the left.
This is good for Phil to get a lot of bench minutes for a lot of these guys.
Armstrong, a bounce pass inside to King, who was tied up. Stacey King tied up, going for the shot.
Doesn't have that power jump under the basket that a lot of people thought he had in college. You know, we talked about Rice. King has got some good moves, but not that real power slam underneath.
John, it's my impression, but he only seems to get good elevation blocking shots.
Yeah.
Offensively, he doesn't get that elevation.
You're right. Defensively takes a run or a step, and he's able to get that hand up.
Kevin Edwards on the move to the foul line. Down the lane, scoop shot is in. Edwards has 18. 1:14 left. The Bulls lead at 12. Armstrong into the front court. Whatever the Bulls do this trip, do not do it quickly. Run clock. They've got it in the semi-spread. Hodges holding wide left, 10 to shoot. Perdue goes baseline, and Cummings knocks it away from him out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock. 56.8 on the big one.
I think you and I are thinking about Utah.
Right. Scottie Pippen looks to inbound. He comes into King in the left corner. King under pressure, drops it for Perdue, who's been in the lane a while. No 3-second call. Will miss the shot. Miami out with a loose ball. Sunvold spots up for 3, left side. It's in.
It was to give him 3.
3-point goal for Sonny.
They give him 3, and there's a foul.
Off the ball against Miami.
Sherman Douglas, and first in the last 2 minutes against them.
3 fouls on Sherman Douglas. 42.4 left. The Bulls lead is 9.
Yeah.
Here's Armstrong into the front court. Armstrong off to the left. Scottie Pippen has it wide left. Will Perdue out front now to Hodges. Shot clock at 10, the big one at 27. Hodges leans over the dribble against Sunvold. King right of the lane, 5 to shoot. Stacy under pressure, out to Armstrong. Long jumper by BJ, no good, but they ran off the full 24. Miami comes down with it, 14 seconds left, and a foul on B.J. Armstrong. His recognition came just a fraction of a second too late. He had the right idea. That's 4 fouls on B.J. Armstrong. And Sherman Douglas on the line to shoot 2.
This game will be closer than you'd think it might be at this time, but won't make any difference. Ron Rothstein will still hang up a loss next to his name, and Phil Jackson will make the record for the Bulls 9-6, and on the road even up their record. Eh, what?
Yep. Douglas makes the second free throw. The Bulls throw ahead to Armstrong. BJ in the front court. An 8-point Chicago lead. 9 seconds left, and Sherman Douglas a foul. His 4th. They're over the limit now, and B.J. Armstrong to shoot 2. B.J. 83% free thrower.
This could take some time, too, if he makes the 2 free throws or misses any portion of them and they take a timeout.
I don't get that. I don't get that feeling. Well, he may. Now that he misses that first one. Second shot by B.J. That one is in. 114-105, 6 seconds. Sherman Douglas all the way to the hoop.
Sherman Douglas.
He knew he'd have a free path. Will Perdue throws it in play to Hodges. Craig Hodges dribbles out the clock in the front court, and the Bulls walk off a 7-point winner, but I guarantee you they won it worse by a bigger score than that. Phil Jackson's club now 500 on the road. They've just finished a very difficult stretch in which they have played 10 of their first 15 games away from Chicago Stadium, and the Bulls walk off with a 9-6 record overall. Our final score tonight, the Bulls 114, Miami 107. We will recap after these messages on the Bulls Network.